Now, when Eric was younger, he lived in this house by the cemetery. And one night, his dad was up late doing laundry in the laundry room. And while he's doing laundry and folding clothes, he turns around and he sees Eric's brother Clint standing in the doorway just staring at him. And his dad's like, "Hey, what are you doing up out of bed? Like, you need to get back to bed." Clint doesn't say anything. So he says it again, like, "What? Why aren't you listening? Like, you need to get back into bed." Once again, Clint doesn't respond. And then Clint turns around and starts walking down the hallway. So his dad, like, is furious, goes chasing after him and is like, "Clint, why are you ignoring me?" And he can't find Clint. He's not, like, in the hallway. So he goes up to his bedroom and he finds that he's in bed sleeping peacefully. And the next day he asks Clint, like, "What were you doing in the laundry room last night?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I was sleeping." And then another time, Eric's dad and his mom are up in the bedroom and they're talking, having a conversation. And they look and they can see through the hallway that Clint is standing, like, next to the bedroom door. And they realized that he had, like, a shirt on that they never had seen before. So they went to go check to see why he was awake. They go to his bedroom and they see that Clint's still sleeping in the bed. And then finally, like, the last thing that happened was the whole family was sitting in the living room and they're watching a movie. When all of a sudden from the basement they hear, "Come down here. Hey, we're down here." And it's like Clint's voice. And it kept calling him to come down the basement. And so Eric's dad's like, "Look, I'm not coming down there. You need to get out of my house." And, he starts yelling and stuff at who's ever down in the basement. And so finally he runs down into the basement. There's no one there. And so he goes back upstairs and he sits down in the living room with the family and they're kind of like all just freaked out when the basement door opens by itself and they hear footsteps and the front door opens like something just went out the door. And, like, after that, his dad was like, "The lease was up and we moved out of there."